Hello everyone, welcome to Indo Raptor Productions, where today, you've already read the title, and you know everything. You know everything in advance. That's the reason why you clicked on this video. We are reviewing Amber Collection, the Amber Collection, Dr. Ian Malcolm figure, the 6-inch, 7-inch, whatever this line is. I think it's supposed to be 6.5 inches. But yeah, so I finally got this figure. I'm starting to gradually build up my collection of Amber Collection stuff. The first figure that I got in the Amber Collection is the Dilophosaurus. And then I noticed that Ian Malcolm was only like $5 on Amazon. So I tried to get it the first time, but it went out of stock whenever it was like $5. But luckily, not too long ago, it came up. This figure came back up again for about like $7. So I got it then. So yeah, I got this guy for really cheap. Now I will say, just right off the bat, I think that the Dilophosaurus is much better quality than Ian here. Yeah, I'll get into specifics later, but I actually just ordered Amber Collection Delta off of Amazon yesterday. So it says that it should be here by I am recording this on the 3rd. This shouldn't come out for like a good couple like weeks, 3 weeks, but I'm recording this on October 3rd, and it is a Saturday. So it should be here by 2 days. I mean, by the time that this is out, I've had it for like a week or two. But yeah, I'm filming these a lot more in advance because I'm trying to try and get an actual schedule going for like uploads and stuff. Because I won't be able to continue this if I just kind of release videos every once in a while, or just kind of release them in bulk and stuff. But yeah, I just ordered Delta, so expect that review soon because, again, schedule, so it'll come out after this guy's review. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into it. So first off, let's get into packaging real quick. Hold on, gotta use his stand. So packaging, standard Amber Collection packaging. Got a Jurassic World logo and the Amber Collection up there, the where the figure would be, and then the Amber backdrop as well. Very nice. Dr. Ian Malcolm, Jurassic Park, 14 and up. I'm old enough to own this figure, which is wait, 14 and up. I swear the hold up. I gotta check something real quick. Okay, so I've got the Amber Collection Dilo box, and on it says 8 plus for some reason. So that means they have to be twice as old to own Ian here, but you only have to be 8 you only have to be like a 3rd grader to own the Dilophosaur here. Okay. That's weird. What I mean, maybe it's because maybe they changed like the age for it, or maybe it's because it doesn't have like little hands and stuff. Maybe that's the case. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Hmm. Yeah. Well, no, it has it has the spit. Yeah, just noticed that though. So yeah. Uh, but back to the rest of the box. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was weird. But yeah, 14 plus, oddly enough. On the side, you got some embossed dino skeletons there. I would assume that's probably like actually I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have no idea what that dino is right there. Some sort of theropod. Got the mosquito and amber, some amber cracks, and then of course Amber Collection down there. On the other side, you got more amber cracks, Jurassic Park, just in black. And then where you would see more of the figure on the top, it's just more amber cracks. On the back, we got Amber Jurassic logo, Amber Collection, image of the lovely Jeff Goldblum. Um, from probably my favorite scene with him. This is, or yeah, it looks like it's him and the like. Then, well, now that actually, this might be him in the lab. I don't know. I love Ian Malcolm. Ian Malcolm is my favorite character from the entire Jurassic series. I love like Claire and Owen's okay. You know, he's just kind of generic action hero, but and of course I love Alan Grant. You can't not love Alan Grant, okay? But I've always just loved Ian Malcolm a little bit more. Ian Malcolm, Jurassic Park, a little blurb on his character, which I'll go ahead and read. An expert in chaos theory, Dr. Ian Malcolm is one of the few original visitors to Jurassic Park. While he often uses humor and sarcasm, he has a deep understanding and respect for the power of nature and knows that life finds a way. Now, that was a terrible Jeff Goldblum impression. Yeah, I'm very sorry for that. I feel ashamed of myself too. Yeah. But on the bottom, got sorry for it being super shaky. Mattel logo, Amblin logo, Universal, legal stuff, barcode. Remember whenever these things were freaking GameStop exclusives? I think they were. Oh, times have changed. Freaking, they're everywhere now. But yeah. So what should we get into? Let's go ahead and get the display base out of the way. So here is the Amber display base. I actually really like these display bases. I think that they're a cool idea. I suppose it would have been cooler if like it was black, but then you had like the like amber like cracks in it. That would have been kind of cool. But yeah, you got a white Jurassic logo right there. My voice just cracked a little bit right there. Got a little pegs to the feet into. You can see right there. But yeah, very nicely sculpted. It's kind of hard to tell. Well, there you go. Yeah, you can kind of see it in the light there. But yeah, very nice. I really like these, and you can also kind of, if you have them on a shelf, you can just kind of, put all the accessories underneath it, and all the accessories that you don't need. But yeah, and he fits on it fine. I think that his articulation, kind of, you have to like kind of wiggle him on there. It's a little bit hard to get him on there, but once he's on there, it works. You can see right there. He's not gonna fall off, at least not very easily. Like if an earthquake happens, he's not gonna fall off. If anything, the display base is gonna fall off your shelf. But yeah, you can see right there. Oh. Well, if you shake it violently, of course he's gonna come off. But yeah. So there's the display base right there for you. Let's get into the figure first before we get into his accessories. So here's the figure right here. I will say the what's going on? Oh, recording just froze for me for a second. Hold on, gotta grab another comparison. Yeah, it's gonna be terrible trying to get him. Well, I'll just leave him in his pose. Yeah, okay. Got another comparison. But yeah, I will say straight off the bat, it does look a lot more like Jeff Goldblum than the 3 3/4 inch figure. Of course, as it should. I mean, it does look really good. I will say the look of it looks fine. I think that this actually does look, like proportions wise, I think it looks a lot better than the original like prototype for Ian Malcolm that we got like I think back in like 2018 it might have been. I think it was at like New York. I think it was at New York Toy Fair. Maybe it was 2019. I don't remember. Whenever Amber Collection was like revealed. Um, but yeah, I think that this a, looks better than that. That figure, that prototype looked a little bit more matte, which I think looked nicer. This figure is a lot like glossier. You can see like his shirt is like super like shiny, which I guess you could say like, this is supposed to be him during the Tyrannosaur breakout, which I guess could make sense. But, yeah, I suppose that that's what they were kind of going with. But even like his skin is very shiny as well, very smooth, you know. But yeah, so I guess in that regard it's okay. But I guess it's whatever. So yeah. Um, you can see the paint job on his like face. You can see they also gave him his glasses. You can kind of see his eyes in them. Um, but yeah, his eyes, like his actual eyes, you can't remove the glasses unlike the 3 3/4 inch figure. You can't like pop these off. These are 100% like a part of the figure. They're glued to him. But I think that that's probably a good thing because like the paint on the eyes, at least on mine, like if I look underneath the glasses, like the paint doesn't look very good. You guys can't really tell, but yeah, it doesn't look very good. But yeah, all the paint looks really nice. They did a really good job with it. Everything looks pretty much perfect. I don't think that there's like a like single like imperfection. Uh, Actually, you know what? I did just find one. It's very subtle, but you know, on this hand, you can see he has his ring right there. You can't really tell, but they didn't paint the actual like ring like silver. It's just skin tone, but they painted like the blue like jewel or whatever in it. But you can see on the other hand, they actually painted it with silver and then the blue. So yeah, I guess that's like that and like the eyes, but again, you can't take the glasses off, so you're not gonna see the eyes. Um, but yeah, those are like the only two like little imperfections that I think I can find on this figure. Everything else, paint wise, looks fine. To be fair, there's not a whole lot of paint to begin with. Most of this figure is just what they molded the plastic in. They did paint the weird sounds coming from outside. They did paint the bottom of the arm, sorry, flesh tone. And then of course they painted the watch and stuff. But that all looks fine. The watch looks particularly like insane. They even got like the little hand and the big hand. They got all the little notches in there. It looks really nice. The belt buckle, you can see, of course, they painted that. They also painted it on the 3 3/4 inch one too. Oh my god. I just looked at my 3 3/4 inch one. It is freaking. He is covered in dust. That ain't it, Chief. Um, but yeah, most of it is just all black, of course, because it would have been nice if they had given this figure his jacket, I guess, his overcoat, whatever it is. That would have been nice because for some reason Mattel really likes to use this particular look for Ian. Um, Even though he only looks like this in the Rex scene, which is probably the most iconic scene in the movie. So it would make sense, but it would have been nice for him to come with like a rubbery jacket that you could like remove so he could look like this. That would have been nice. Um, but I guess it is what it is. Um, but yeah, so paint detail. Let's get into detail for a little bit. Detail is really nice. I mean, see, they sculpted and painted his necklace right there, which is really nice. Of course, I already talked about the rings and the watch. Yeah, the detailing on it is okay. Like on the hair, you can see. It actually does look really nice, and it's very matte. So it actually does look really good. Um, but like the clothes don't look. I mean, they got like wrinkles and stuff in them and all that, but they look kind of soft. Like, and that also plays into the fact that it's all glossy. Again, this is probably meant to be him, in the rain and he's wet and everything like that. But I honestly would have preferred if they had just made his clothes matte. Same thing with his body here. It would have been nice if they had made it a little bit more matte. But yeah, um, yeah. I mean, I can't really complain. To be fair, I only had to pay $8 for this thing, so it is what it is. Articulation. Let's get into that. Head can spin, full 360, Exorcist, Jeff Goldblum. Also tilts side to side a little bit. It's on a ball joint, up and down a little bit. So there you go. Probably remove the head and stuff, and I'm not gonna try it. Arms, you can see, can go up. Can go up. About that far. So yeah, and of course, full 360 motion for the arms, which is nice. Elbows, 90-degree joint, so you can get up about that far, back pretty far. And again, 360 rotation. Hands are on a double axis joint. I don't know what you call these joints, but basically it can go, forward and back, and then it can also twist all the way around. But yeah, you have a ab, like ball joint, like in his ab region. You can get like a ab crunch, which is pretty cool. You can go forward a little bit, back quite a bit, and a little bit side to side. No rotation at that joint though, but you do have a swivel at the waist. So yeah, that's cool. His legs can go forward pretty good. That's about a 90-degree angle. Back, not as impressive going back, but yeah. And then they can also go out, so you can get a Jeff Goldblum doing the splits right there. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum doing some karate moves right there. That was dumb. You got a swivel in the thigh, in the thigh, so you can go full 360, which is nice. Double jointed knee, which is pretty nice. So you can go really far back. So you can get him to run fairly nicely. Yeah. And that's a weird pose to do, but yeah. And then I'm not entirely sure. The feet don't move very well, at least for me, because I'm not entirely sure how they work. I think that they might be a ball joint, but I'm not entirely sure. And I don't want to push anything. So yeah. But they can swivel, so there's that. So in total, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in total, you have 19 points of articulation for your large, jumbo-sized Jeff Goldblum. So for accessories, let's get into that. So let me show you real quick how to switch out the hands. I suppose I should have specified hands a little bit earlier. It is really scary taking these hands off because it always sounds like they're like breaking and stuff. But yeah, so this figure comes with two sets of hands. You have just a stationary left and right hand right here. You know, just kind of walking or maybe running a little bit. I don't know. So you have two stationary hands, and then you have a hand that is specifically used for the cup right here, specifically made to hold the cup, and then you have another hand here, which is a gripping hand, which is specifically made to hold the flare. So yeah, and you can just kind of pull them off and put them on fairly simply, like that. So yeah, the water cup hand on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, let's get him to hold some of his accessories. Before we do that, though, let's get a closer look at him. So first, let's get a closer look at the water cup. So this is an awesome little accessory right here. It's really hard to tell on this camera since it's so low quality, but Mattel it looks like they filled this up with like a clear plastic, like more of the same plastic. But yeah, it makes it look like it has actual like water in it, which is really awesome. But yeah, not too much for details. I will say they added this amazing little detail, which you guys won't be able to see. But they actually, you can't. Well, you can kind of see it a little bit right there. They actually added the ripples in the cup from the Tyrannosaur, which is so cool. Yeah, again, you can't really tell on camera, but it has the ripples in it, which is so cool. And of course, you can get Ian to hold said cup like so, so we can hold it like that. And then we have the flare. So this looks like this is the exact same sculpt of the 3 3/4 inch flare, but it's either scaled up to this scale. I'm assuming that's what it is, or this was scaled down for the 3 3/4 inch one. But I'm assuming it's the prior. But yeah, really nice detail. It does look a lot better than the 3 3/4 inch one. But yeah, you can see they painted the actual like flare bit. And then the smoke looks really nice. You can see they added a little bit of it puffs out a little bit at the front, so you know that's like where it's coming from. So it's like you got like the smoke trailing up off of it. It looks really nice though. And you can see that it's kind of clear a little bit. It actually gets a little bit. It actually gets more like dense as you go up. It looks like they did like a trying to airbrush type thing. But yeah. And of course, you can get him to hold the flare in his grippy hand. So, kind of shove it in there. And, yeah. So now, you can get Ian Malcolm at the Ford Explorer. It would be awesome if we could get a Ford Explorer. Well, we need to get one in the 3 3/4 inch line. Fingers crossed for next year for the Dominion line. But it would be awesome to get like vehicles for the 6-inch for Amber Collection. But yeah, you can have them. Hey, oh no, that was hey. They can have whenever Alan Grant finally comes out. That was leaked a while ago that we're gonna get an Alan Grant in the Amber Collection and Ellie Sattler, but we don't know if it's gonna be their 93 appearances. Hopefully, it will be, or their Dominion appearances. But yeah. So then you can have, Ian screaming, hey, and then you have Alan saying, Ian, please get the kids. I love that movie. It's my favorite movie of all time. If you can tell, got a whole entire poster over there, along with Godzilla 54 over there. But yeah, the more you know. Of course, it's my favorite movie of all time. Why wouldn't it be my favorite movie of all time? But yeah. So yeah, there is Amber Collection Ian Malcolm. So let's get him with some comparisons. Here he is next to the Amber Collection Dilophosaurus. You can see the Dilophosaurus is quite a bit smaller. Yeah. So there you go. Here he is next to the Snap Squad Toro. Figure the only Snap Squad that I own. So there you go. So if you have any Snap Squads, they're about the same size, so you can kind of get a good idea of that. Here is Ian next to the East Dock sign, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then here is Mini Ian next to Big Ian. So yeah, you can see he's about half the size of him. But yeah, it would be awesome if we could get a cup from the 3/4 inch line. I think that would be a little bit too small, but to be fair, we got Barbasol cans, so we could. Yeah, we could get it. But yeah. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this review of the Amber Collection Ian Malcolm figure. So I actually do like this figure. I don't like it as much as the Dilophosaur. Not just because it's a dinosaur, it's my it's my favorite carnivore. It's my favorite carnivorous dinosaur. But like, just like the quality of this figure, it's really weird. I know it sounds bad, but whenever I first like opened it and like held it, I was like, this almost feels like it's a bootleg, which isn't very good. I mean, I know that a lot of people said, this wasn't particularly like a good figure. But yeah, I mean, I probably have to get the Owen figure to kind of test that out. But yeah, like the quality of the plastic just feels weird. It's not nearly, again, as detailed as the Dilophosaur. Now, that could just be the fact that this figure came out a little while after, because this was this is the launch release, for Amber Collection. This was the first figure, along with the original Jurassic Park Velociraptor, which I also really need to get. But yeah, so I think it's okay. I think I prefer the 3/4 inch figure a little bit more. I mean, at least with the 3/4 inch line, you do actually have a Rex to go with it. I guess you could argue, well, you could have the Super Colossal Rex with him, but the Super Colossal Rex, first of all, it's in a very stationary position. Second of all, I don't even think it's big enough to be this scale. And also, I'm just not a big fan of the Super Colossal Rex anyways. I don't own any of these Super Colossal figures besides the Brachiosaur, but that's not a Super Colossal figure. I would like to get the Indominus. If I find it for like $40 or something, I definitely would like to get it. I'm very interested to see what that Super Colossal Toro is gonna be like. I guess spoilers. It's not even a spoiler. They're making Mattel is going to make a Super Colossal Toro, and some other Super Colossal figure for next year. But yeah, I'm just completely going on a tangent. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, post notifications, all that other stuff. let me know if you guys own this figure, and what do you think about it? Do you not own this figure? And why? Yes. Leave that in the comments below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, actually, let me know if you guys are gonna get the Amber Collection Echo, because that was just like revealed a day or two ago. I do not like that figure. It's the Camp Cretaceous Echo. I don't like that redesign. I think it's fine on its own, but I far oh my god, far prefer Jurassic World Echo. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Now that's chaos theory.